Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Donald Trump threatens use of military force, as he warns, will take Greenland 100%. Donald Trump has once again signaled his intention to acquire Greenland, and has hinted that he may be prepared to use military force to do so. Mr. Trump's recent comments have ignited a storm of criticism from Danish and Greenlandic officials, but the U.S. president seemed entirely unfazed when discussing the subject on Saturday. Speaking to NBC while apparently enjoying a round of golf with Finland's PM Alexander Stubb, the billionaire said, "We'll get Greenland. Yeah, 100%. Somewhat ominously, added that while he hoped to avoid military action, "I don't take anything off the table." His comments come after Vice President J.D. Vance's controversial visit to Greenland, during which he launched a scathing attack on Denmark, of which Greenland is a protectorate. Read more. J.D. Vance slapped down by Danish minister with blunt retort after Greenland trip. Speaking on Friday, Mr. Vance said, "Our message to Denmark is very simple. You have not done a good job by the people of Greenland. You have underinvested in the people of Greenland, and you have underinvested in the security architecture of this incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people. That has to change." While avoiding any reference to military options, he said of the Arctic island, "I think they will ultimately partner with the United States. We could make them much more secure, we could do a lot more protection, and I think they'd fare a lot better economically as well." Don't miss. J.D. Vance waves to non-existent crowd as he lands in Greenland with wife Usha insight. Trump poisoned the well as Vance's speech in Greenland deemed not enough analysis. Greenland unleashes brutal move to freeze out J.D. Vance and wife during visit pictures. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. Mr. Trump's recent comment, and those of Mr. Vance, have ignited a storm of criticism from Danish and Greenlandic officials. Danish Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen on Saturday stressed that Denmark has long been a NATO ally of the United States and expects more respectful treatment in diplomatic matters, urging the U.S. to change its tone. His criticism reflects growing tensions over U.S. influence in the Arctic region. Greenland's Prime Minister, Mute Burup Ejed, echoed these sentiments, emphasizing that Greenland's future should be decided by its people, not by outside powers. The situation has strained relations between the countries, further complicating discussions about the future of the Arctic region, where military and economic interests are deeply intertwined. In a lengthy assessment of the current situation, Dr. Dwayne Ryan Menezes, founder and managing director of Polar Research and Policy Initiative, PRPI, said, "The reality is that in an increasingly multipolar world, wherein a more complex assemblage of alliances and partnerships is inevitable, the post-1945 U.S.-reliant security architecture in the West simply won't be the best guarantor of our collective security. There is a need for greater symmetry and strength within the alliance, which requires a more even spread of capabilities across it. Europe needs to be able to stand alone, not because it cannot trust the U.S., but because the new world will require a strong Europe in addition to a strong U.S. However, he added, "Equally, I would urge Trump and Vance to ask themselves whether belligerence in tone is necessary to drive every single point home, and to encourage them to give mutual respect a chance. As mighty as the U.S. is militarily, its greatest asymmetrical advantage over its adversaries is the steadfast values-based, and not just interest-driven, support provided to it by its allies. The irony of the discord of recent weeks is that only adversaries stand to gain. It is time to return to our unity, which is what they most dread."